I just click buttons. I have that new champ at 15 star if you want to test it some.
You have the champ at 15 stars? We can do that.
And I'm beating 15 mil teams in arena with him only being 2 million.
Share your screen.
That sounds kind of dangerous, actually.
Yeah, the execution is pretty overpowered, dude. Especially for people that have high strength. I mean, taking it to 10 million strength with 950%, you're looking that anybody who's under 95 million HP is pretty much dead. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. They're just dying from the miss.
I only have his skills at 13. I don't have any gold books right now.
There you go. You see?
Yeah,
all right, I think we've found a winner there. How much vigor do you have plugged into? None right now, right?
Nothing, 0. I'm gonna try a 30 mil team.
Yeah, go ahead and give that a shot. I'd say with that, y'all, just looking at that, seeing the stats on that, I will have mine done by tomorrow. I'll 15 star him, and I'll plug 90 vigor. We'll do his equipment, maybe put some runes on it, and we'll take him up against somebody that's a little bit stronger and see where...
I don't have nothing. I don't even have equipment on it, nothing.
Yeah, he's very broken. I think his miss is what pretty much does all the damage. The execution, as you saw in Water and Sun, pretty much annihilates him. No sweat.
I think we can go ahead and confirm that most likely based upon the performance of this champion, we are probably definitely going to see some level of a nerf that comes out to maybe bring him a little bit further down. Because man, that's pretty deadly right there.
Beat a 27 mil team with nothing but 15 stars.
Watch out, y'all! I think we just found a new sales and saber meta. You didn't hear it here first.
People are asking, is that the male or the female you just showcased?
That would be the male.
Yep.
The male?
Yep.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah.
The male running with his execution, which it's pretty overpowered. Like I said, 950% for the whales that are running with so many celestial bonds and traits and whatnot.
Can you do an example of the fight with the male Water and Sun? See how the champ does against...
Yeah, I can try and find one.
The replay right now you had was against the Water and Sun, wasn't it?
I don't think it was.
Yeah, he kills them in one shot. The previous battle. Just go to your info and check the replays against BQE.
Oh yeah, he has it. Yeah, he had a Water and Sun, and he didn't do any damage whatsoever. I think he killed him instantly.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, and as y'all probably already know, Gorilla's constellation is maxed out. Is that right?
I think I got 2 more levels.
Okay, he's pretty much dang near maxed out. He's only getting damage reduction at the final. So you guys can definitely see just the level of power that the constellations have, and just specifically this champion. So definitely some cool info here. And
Gorilla, go ahead and replay it again, dude.
That one again?
Yeah, again. I think he's bugged. Unless it's how it's supposed to work. Can you pause it? Okay, never mind. Play it. Look at the damage that you deal to the Water and Sun. It does, I think, infinite. It doesn't show a number. It goes just pure 9s. So that's probably bugged. You see? It goes pure 9s with the executions.
Well, because they gotta execute it if it's under that percentage.
Yeah, it's a pretty crazy thing. I never seen that. Like, I mean, what's her name? Phoenix does execute, but she doesn't put 99999. it pretty much just does a number.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say with that, y'all, I'll probably get mine up tonight. I'll put another video out there for everybody. I'll put it probably in the community events channel so everybody can kind of just check it out. And we'll do maybe a little bit of a comparison. My constellations is not fully maxed out, so it does give you a little bit of, maybe a little bit more realistic idea. But as you're seeing here, I mean, the constellations is only doing so much, and this champion is just completely just training through teams. Not really much of a restriction in being stopped, it just goes.
Yep, he's gonna be an interesting champion to see. His AoE is pretty good. There he goes, executing just from left to right. There goes another one. There goes another one, and here comes the last one. Yeah, that's gold games for you.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go ahead and roll now. I'm gonna give it a week.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it a week until they put a cap on it, in a sense. There's gonna be a percent, or they might change the verbiage of execution.
They'll nerf it.
So I think
their
everybody
clan
here
trait isn't that bad neither.
it's pretty good. Yeah, that's a very good trade. So I think the question is who's gonna be willing to take the risk and work on them, and then have them nerfed, and then complain that you don't have enough vigor transfer. I know Rom is.
I'll do it.
Gorilla's always our volunteer. We're always in a great situation having Gorilla here. We know that he's going to go out there and he's willing to risk it for the biscuit, and we'll just sit here and watch and see what happens, like just peering through a spy scope.
I think I got 2,000 of the vigor transfer potions.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
we got enough to be able to do it, yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting. We'll get to see kind of what that looks like. The question is whether or not we're going to see this continue on for about 4 weeks. I think that's what a lot of people are now looking, if that's going to end up being. Oh, we got a request to speak.
Yeah, I think if you're not planning on dumping so much vigor on him, it'll be smart to just give it a week. Of course, you're not gonna be enjoying this new champion, but it's a risk you gotta take. Because if you do end up dumping quite a lot of vigor on him, and you don't have enough vigor transfer coins or whatever you call those, it's gonna be a pain later on if he gets nerfed pretty bad. But
Yeah.
I mean, it could be like Water and Sun. Remember, Water and Sun first was 600 strength, and they cut it down to half. So this one from 950 could be cut down to probably 500. So that's something that I think everybody should take the risk or play it safe and wait.
Yeah, let's...
Brian Howard says, is that a team-wide trade? I think it affects the enemy only, dude. So if you have somebody that hits a lot, for example, Water and Sun, his ultimate, it's gonna probably be reducing everybody's damage output. So this is probably a very good trade to have on all your Water and Suns, because it's gonna reduce every single. Because if I'm not mistaken, it says skill damage as well, and Water and Sun is pretty much the only one that hits all 5 at the same time. There you go. Bloody giving tips out and giving his secrets out.
The myth, the legend, the Bloody Advice channel. It exists, yo.
Yeah, I really do advise everybody to put this on a Water and Sun. That still pretty much counter everything in the field. It doesn't say if it's only on one champion, it says if enemies that it hits. And as everybody knows, Water and Sun hits all 5. So that's something that y'all should probably look into.
Might need a little bit more clarification on it, because one of the things that is quite interesting with the champions in particular is a lot of these abilities say they really don't give us enough info, but then when we deep dive them and we test them, we noticed that most of them aren't giving their effect unless it's a normal hit, like just a regular auto attack hit, not an ability hit, an ultimate hit, just a normal like auto attack hit. So that's one thing that we may need to kind of get some clarity on before maybe going completely crazy on it. But I'd say right now, guys, like this champion, it's definitely squared off to be a very strong competitor.
Gorilla, can you go look at the clan tree, please? I wanna, like you said, let's verify. I think it does this, yeah. Normal attacks or skill hits an enemy, so it could go to more than one.
Yep. So it looks like in this case, this is definitely going to be a strong clan trait to maybe even stack onto a Waters and Sun for sure.
Yeah, it'll definitely hit all 5, and it'll reduce your damage dealt by 16.95%. And we finally have a normal human being's name on a champion. His name is Joe.
I think that's a first.
That's the first I've seen.
Oh, that's funny. Well, feel free to hang out, y'all. Have a good time. I mean, we don't have any drinks to pass out. I'm pretty sure you guys are doing that yourself right now. But Gorilla here is probably going to keep testing the unit. Some of y'all, if you have different questions or you just want to jump back into regular chat, feel free. We will definitely follow up on kind of our status. And we'll
Bloody, I think I should put hit ruins.
Hit ruins on helm.
I got the damage reduction and strength on right now. He's 32 mil without any vigor.
I think his skill, the one that execute, is a guarantee. I don't think there's a way to dodge it. Same as how you can say divine damage. The same how Dawnbreaker, you can't really dodge. So hit ruins on helm, it's a gamble. I'm not really sure. I mean, I haven't tested, but I'm pretty sure you're not gonna need hit ruins on him, as it's a skill base.
I think we should do focused or ambition on him to get him to ult faster, so he gets that damage reduction and the damage bonus.
So Gorilla, if you look at a bad situation at trade 22, it's 20% damage dealt. So that's actually pretty good.
But what I'm talking about, his ult, if we can get him to ult faster, is after execution is permanently gains 10% damage bonus and damage reduction.
I mean, I do have to say, Jaded, I know you're on our server, but I'm on the same server as you. Where are you at? Alright, y'all.
Okay,
I'm gonna go ahead and pass off the reins here to Bloody. Thanks again for joining us. If you guys have questions that you want to have answered, or maybe you want to get some team comp advice, hit us up. We're always in here, always willing to help.